Good morning, good morning, do 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 do. Good morning to you. Welcome to a daily dose of joy. We are dosing our brains on the fly throughout the day with songs and laughter and stories and deeper truth. We are elevating our capacity to find joy in the world and see the best in ourselves and others, to have energy that is vibrant and thoughts that are clear, because we are optimizing our brains. So today we're gonna use, I'm in a goofy mood already. We're gonna use the Whoopsie Daisy tool or game. It's really wonderful opportunity to do a couple. It's like a power-packed microdosing tool because it does so many different things in brain activation, especially telling the story to other people. But y'all have heard me give the science about that. I won't go into it. We'll get right into our stories. Just know it's worth pushing incrementally, or reaching, not pushing, but reaching, intending, stepping into, allowing yourself to try this. So you can wire the wobbles of life into humor, and you can have a game, a toy that allows you to help integrate into any situation where we're dealing with other people. And sometimes that's all smooth and easy and copacetic, and sometimes it might not be as smooth and easy. And a story and sharing some humor is such a great social lubricant. It is. So, on to our stories, our Whoopsie Daisy stories. So I have a little theme today, and that is accessories. So watches and eyeglasses in particular are a fabulous opportunity for Whoopsie Daisy stories, as there always seems to be something that can go amiss, especially with like Apple Watch, technology watches, and prescription glasses. So a friend of mine was out on a walk, and she was in her neighborhood and was coming home and saw this dog on this leash that was sort of running hairy-carry, and could see the owner had one of those leashes that would like click, and so then the dog would stop, and then they'd release the leash, and the dog would sort of run all over the place. They'd click and the dog would sort of stop. But she wasn't wearing her glasses, and she was just kind of absent-mindedly watching that, as she's also enjoying the beauty around her. She lives in California, so there are palm trees and lovely, luscious things to be grabbing her attention. And she looks again, and she goes, oh my gosh, you know, I don't have my glasses on. That's clearly not a dog. That's got to be, I mean, what is it? And because she realized it had arms and legs, and she gets so excited, in fact, that her daughter, who was in the yard, she calls to her daughter, come here, come here, come here. And her daughter's like, what? She's like, come here. That lady's got a monkey. That lady's got a monkey. And this person was in front of her. And so they both start sort of jogging down the street, trying to catch up with the lady who's out walking a monkey on a leash. I mean, how exciting is that? You know, how often do you have somebody walking a monkey in your neighborhood? And she was just telling her dog, like, oh, it was so silly. I just assumed, of course, I didn't have my glasses on. I assumed it was a dog, but clearly it's a monkey. You know, this is so exciting. And she's talking, they're trotting along and then she's kind of calling to the woman, expecting, well, you know, if you're out walking a monkey, you're going to get some fans. And so she's like, you're walking a monkey. She starts talking to the woman as they're approaching. And she gets within about a yard. She's only like 3 feet when her short vision, her up close vision kicked in. And she realizes it's a child on a leash. Those newish leashes. Some people put their kids on leashes. I'm sure apparently for good reason. But many people aren't familiar with that. So she suddenly realizes as she's approaching this woman that it's her child that's on the leash. And she's been screaming for a block, "You've got a monkey!" So she thinks quick and goes, "Oh, he's such a cute little monkey." Like as though that was her pet name for adorable children. And she was plumb convinced, calling her kid out of the house. And there was somebody walking down her street with a monkey. I mean, because what else walks on two legs and is on a leash? And it's winter, so the kid was all bundled up and she's seeing it from the back and her eyes are great. So everything is just dark shapes in the distance. Oh. I think it's when she got up close, there were these little blonde curls that gave it away. And the kid turned around, she could see a face. And she was just, had to think on her feet. But went home and just whoopsie daisied it up with her kid. And what she'd done. Oh, yes. A monkey on a leash. Or, you know, somebody's kid. Good thing most people who need distance glasses wear them. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Glasses always don't do, our accessories don't always operate or aren't always on hand. And so that made me think of another accessory whoopsie daisy story. Oh, God, that was so funny. Whew. And this is a sweet, kind friend, you know, somebody would never run up to somebody calling their child a monkey. Oh my. Excuse me. Okay. So the second one, a friend is working out and she's having a great workout and she has an Apple Watch on and she says, "Hey Siri, text Judy. Looking forward to seeing her tonight at 7:30, wherever they were going." And then she proceeds to get into her workout. She loves good music. She's listening to the music. She's having this great workout. And then she finishes up and goes and starts to get ready to go out with her friend. And she notices her Apple Watch has pinged a message back for her friend. So she looks down and reads it. And her friend says, "Well, also looking forward to seeing you. But, you know, I think I'm just going to celebrate who I am and come as I am." But she also put like a wink, wink, nod, nod. And my friend scrolled back to her message. And instead of just saying, "Oh, hey, looking forward to seeing you tonight at 6, she had been listening to loud music. And when she asked Siri, "Hey, Siri, text so-and-so," and was dictating, it caught not only her voice, but the lyrics to the music. And she was listening to, "I like big butts and I cannot lie." I mean, which are not the most tactful lyrics to text anyone for that matter. So watch out when you're using dictation. I've had it happen to me before where it catches the song lyrics playing around me and I think it's just texting my voice and I blessedly decide to check the text and before I send it, which I don't always do. And I've caught it a couple of times where it's interspersed my language with some, you know, cheeky song lyrics that we may not want to put in text to our grandparents, you know? You gotta be careful sometimes with these fancy gadgets and accessories. Oh, Lordy. And so she had to just be like, "Oh, whoopsie daisy, you know, oh well." And luckily it was a friend with a good sense of humor. And it wasn't like a blind date or a first date. I mean, I just think of all the places where Whoopsie Daisy stories could really expand the possibilities. Oh, thank you guys so much for being here with me, for playing, making time for joy, using these games, the humor, the laughter, the memory retrieval, the oxytocin connection, the social confidence of having some things in your pocket to share. We are rising together. May today surprise and delight you. Whoopsie daisy. I forgot to take our 3 solidarity breaths after using the Whoopsie daisy tool. So, solidarity breaths are a way of integrating the dosing we've just done in our brain, taking a moment, make it somatic, get it into your body, the feelings, the positive feelings, the relaxation. That could be interesting. Have a sip of that. Maybe not. So, we do the solidarity breaths, 3 gentle breaths, and we do them together. And part of that is a celebration. Hey, I just used this tool that I know is based in neuroscience and is optimizing my brain's capacity for joy and clarity and vibrancy. And so it's a little pat on the back, which also increases, it's like a snowball effect, the dopamine, the reward, positive neurotransmitters. So let's take 3 gentle breaths together. Now, let's start our day. May it surprise and delight us. I look forward to spending more time with you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.